Well, let me say first who I am not. I'm not as cute and adorable as Tracy. She's great, right? Not as spunky as Monica Gray. Probably not as inspiring as David Ingram. Not as quick-witted as Mike was. I'm not as consistent as Dave and Monica will be. And I'm not as muscular as Judd. Well, not quite. And I'm probably not as good as marketing as Amber is. But, what am I? Well, first of all, I want to say thank you to all those guys for being here. Like, everybody's taking time out of their day to come out here and share the information with you. And the truth is, everybody up on the stage is one of my friends. That's really what this event is all about. It's just friends helping friends. And that's why we want you to be here. We want you to become one of those friends. We have a lot of fun doing what we do up here and the business in general. But there's still a lot of work that's left to be done, as Carl said earlier. And we need your help. We want you to be the person that helps us do it. So who am I? You heard who I'm not. I'm kind of known as the numbers guy. I do have some fitness results. I have to do a shameless plug.
Go back!
I can't go back. And I've built a great business. I've been in a couple infomercials, and I was the 21st $1 million earner in the company. I've been doing the business for 6 years, so I think you're going to find a lot of better coaches, and you're going to find a couple better fitness people, but it's hard to find somebody that's done as much of both, and that's kind of what I'm proud of. So my topic today is something everybody's interested in: money. In fact, the name of the topic is how a coach earns and the simple math of duplicating emeralds. A lot of people in the room might say, well, it's really not so simple. And I'm here today to hopefully take some of the magic and mysticism out of that. If it gets confusing, just remember, we're talking about money. So what are our objectives? Our objectives is to prove that it's pretty easy to get to emerald, and that all ranks are really just multiplying emeralds. So wait, is making money just about rank? No, I say rank is kind of your permission to earn a lot of money, but the money comes from the volume, so we actually need volume to earn that money. And we need both, so that's what we're going to talk about today. So who in the room would like to earn an extra $1,000 per week? That's what I like to see, audience participation, great. Okay, so I think one of the best ways to do that is show you one of my checks where I did that. So this is a $1,000 a week check. So how does that break down? I made $20 in subscriptions, so when you upgrade a customer to be a club member, you get a $20 paycheck for that. My commissions this week were relatively low. It's only $72, and that's only 7% of this check. You know, today with challenge packs, hopefully that's going to be bigger for everybody. My matching bonus, which this is now the portion of the bonuses that my teammates make, I get to make a percentage of that. But my bonus here was 80%, $846 of this check. And when you combine those two bonuses together, well, that's 91% of this check. So like it or not, if you want to make long-term big money in this business, that comes from the residual income associated with earning bonuses. Does that make sense? Yeah. So what do we need to earn a bonus? First of all, we talked about rank. You have to be at least emerald to start making bonuses at all. And of course, we talked about it, you're going to need volume. Your team has to do business to make cycle bonuses. So is anybody getting confused yet? Okay, not too bad. We're just getting started, so it could get worse. And I agree, this is a little confusing, and that's why we're here today. I'll do my best to make it as simple and as painless as possible for everybody to listen. So because it does get a little complicated, I give out some recommended priorities. Number one is we want to help ourselves and others get fit, both physically and financially. And that's what Monica was talking about earlier today. That's why Autumn's here. That's what's going on with the 21-day fix. So that's got to be your first priority. That's why we all started this business. Number two is Success Club. Do your Success Club 5 or 10 every month. That's what Monica and Dave are going to talk to us about a little bit later. And really, this is the minimum that you need to do for your business month after month to build a great business. So I want that to be your second priority. Number 3 is we have to earn income. You know, some people feel weird about that, but if you're not making any money in this business, then you're not going to be able to afford to do it. And we want as many coaches as possible, helping as many people as possible. And then finally, we have to earn and maintain a rank high enough to achieve all the income that we've earned through our volume. All right, I'll give everybody take a picture of that one. When we start this business, we kind of feel like this, just this strange little blue dot all alone in the universe. But that's not true. You know, you're really part of a bigger team. And your team could look like this, or you could be on the other leg of your coach, and it might look something like that. But we're going to assume, for the purpose of this discussion, your team looks like this. So you have 2 legs. You've got your left leg, and you've got your right leg. Your job in this business is really just to build those 2 outside legs as deep as possible. If everybody in your business does that, that will fill out your whole team. I like to show this little picture, right? Because some people are like, legs, what does that mean? Well, you think about it, if this is your body, you've got a right leg, you've got a left leg. Pretty easy to remember. Well, what about your coach's team, right? Your coach has 2 legs too. They're just a little bit bigger. He's got a left leg, which in this case you're on, and he's got a right leg, and this is the other portion of your coach's team that you don't really get to see. His job is just like yours, to build his 2 legs. In this scenario, notice that your left leg matches your coach's leg, and so you share this one common leg. Because of that, you'll hear different coaches use different terminology. So sometimes this is called your outside leg. Obviously it's the left side. A lot of times it'll be called your strong leg, because this is the leg that your coach and other coaches will contribute to. Likewise, you've got another leg, the right leg. This one is sometimes called your inside leg, because you're really the only one that contributes to the coaches over there. And therefore, it's sometimes called the weak leg. Now, this can obviously shift. If you do I missed one there, I think. If you do more business on your team, you could grow more coaches on the right side, and that'll become the strong leg. When I say strong and weak, I'm really referring to volume, not position. So sometimes those terms get messed up a little bit. Okay, so now we're just looking at your team. This is your individual team. If you zoom in, it looks like this. You're still part of the whole team with your coaches above you, but I just want to look at it in more detail. So again, our job is just to build these 2 outside legs.